Our lead story, well, Vladimir Putin's rare apology over the Kazakhstan plane crash that killed as many as 38 people out of the 70 people, nearly 70 people who were on board. Now, Kremlin has said that, well, Russia was firing at Ukraine during the time of the crash, stopping short of saying that it was perhaps a Russian weapon that struck that airplane, that Azerbaijani airplane. Remember, Russia's silence raised various concerns and questions, but Putin finally breaking his silence. Earlier, I spoke to our special guest. In fact, I spoke to Anastasia Volodina, and she has some perspective to give. Take a look. How do you look at what the Kremlin says? Because it's certainly a rare apology. Putin saying that it was a tragic incident, and Kremlin confirming that it was indeed striking at Ukraine at the time of the crash, but of course stopping short of saying that it was indeed a Russian weapon that may have struck the Azerbaijani airplane. So it's important here because, earlier as well, there were all these reports that indicated that there was external interference that led to, the plane crash. And now, of course, Putin breaking his silence.
Well, what I'm going to be talking here about is the actual phone conversation that was held between the leaders of the two states. Russian President Vladimir Putin held a phone conversation with its Azerbaijani counterpart, Ilham Aliyev. The sides discussed in detail the issues related to the plane crash that was traveling from Azerbaijan's capital, Baku, to the Russian city of Grozny. It was carrying 67 people on board, and unfortunately, 38 of them have died. And as the plane crashed in Kazakhstan's city of Aktau, Vladimir Putin apologized for the fact that the tragic incident occurred in the Russian airspace. He also expressed condolences to the families of the victims, as well as wishing a quick recovery to those who have been injured. It was noted that the conversation that the Azerbaijani plane tried to land at the airport in Grozny twice, but at the same time, in Grozny, Mozdok, and Vladikavkaz, these three cities were attacked by Ukrainian drones, and the Russian air defenses repelled the attacks. What we know also is that the Russian Investigative Committee has opened a criminal case, and the investigation is currently underway. And currently, two employees of the General Prosecutor's Office of Azerbaijan are in Grozny, closely working with their Russian counterparts. And the specialized services of Russia, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan are also closely cooperating on the matter of the plane crash. This is all I'm going to say at the moment.